He was my best friend's older brother, and he was a player.
His mom came over to us and said to me, "Look, Lily, he's breaking up with you."
I cried a few tears, boo-hoo, whatever.
And this is my message to my ex.
Me and my ex had a really good relationship while it lasted.
My relationship with my ex-girlfriend was bliss.
Like fireworks.
It was really fast-paced. I felt like I couldn't even get a chance to find my footing.
I totally fell for him, head over heels. Never liked someone so much in my life.
The kind of connection you only hope to feel at least once in your lifetime. He never really wanted to put a label on things because, plot twist, he was my best friend's older brother and he was a player, so he never really wanted girls to know that he was in a committed relationship.
He was my first boyfriend, but most importantly, he was my first love.
We had a really great relationship at first. We had a lot of high highs and a lot of low lows.
And when we did argue, it was over something stupid that we would just forget about by the next day.
I had no room to breathe. Like, I felt like if I were to breathe, poof, it would be done.
Things started to turn sour. I mean, we were nitpicking.
I would feel this emptiness, and it wouldn't go away until I saw her again.
A few words I use to describe it is crazy, complicated, exciting, fun, and above all, messy.
If he was just playing with me, he should get in the acting business because he convinced me.
We did fight and argue all of the time, so it put a strain on our relationship for sure.
Yelling at each other for the smallest things. Who didn't put the cap on the toothpaste? Who left a dirty dish in the sink?
He called me on the phone one night crying, saying he had a big decision to make, but he wouldn't tell me what it was.
That was my first man, so I'm like, okay, what's up?
After a while, I had to be by myself. I had to figure myself out. It was never about her. It was always just about a battle with sanity.
He took advantage of the fact that I was younger and used it to play me and have me out here looking dumb.
Just cut me off, stopped answering all my texts and all my calls. He completely ghosted me.
Eventually, his mom came over to us and said to me, "Look, Lily, he's breaking up with you."
He wanted to be on this cliche where he told me, oh, it's not you, it's me.
I broke up with him because I felt as if he wasn't respecting my wishes and he wanted more out of the relationship than I was willing to give. And it ended up being a very good decision because I found out months later that he had been cheating on me throughout the whole entire relationship.
On our last date, I realized that he was with another girl, and I was like, no, I'm done.
I had enough, and I decided to break up with him. And at first it was really hard, and we just decided to stay friends. But then I found out that he was hitting on girls that were younger than me throughout my entire relationship.
No goodbye, no explanation, just peaced out.
And gave me a little sob story, and I felt bad for him, and this, that, the third. I cried a few tears, boo-hoo, whatever.
You left me so blindsided when we broke up. I was left to second guess every single thing I did in our relationship because I had no idea where I went wrong.
Why did he do that? Why did he walk away with zero explanation? Was that his plan all along?
Comes to find out, he broke up with me because he found another man attractive, and I'm just sitting here like, you couldn't have gave me the respect as another human being, as another individual, to sit me down and be like, I don't like you the same way you like me. Like, you could have just told me, bro, like.
He just didn't know how to cope with his emotions of not being able to be together, so he just fled. I mean, that's what I'm gonna keep telling myself so I don't feel like dirt, but was it all just one big game that he created and he wanted to keep me wrapped around his finger for as long as he could, and then once he couldn't use me anymore, just ditched me?
I was very, very hurt then and my self-esteem was down, but now I have overcome everything he did to me.
You hurt me, and you made me feel a lot less than I was.
I would say to her, I'm sorry. I hope she's doing amazing.
I cannot let someone else define who I am and what my capabilities are.
I'm happy, I'm stronger now, you can go and hang out with all the other girls, I really don't care anymore.
At the end of the day, I have to wake up and look at myself in the mirror. I'm not looking at him, I'm looking at me.
And I want her to know that I still love her, and that's okay. And I always will.
He is extremely immature and I didn't trust him then, so I certainly don't trust him now. I wish he would stop commenting on my social media and contacting me. I'm over him, so I really, really wish that he was over me.
I realized that I deserve more than what you're giving me, and I'm amazing and important.